Hello and welcome back to our channel. In this video, we will be exploring the similarities between religions and how they all ultimately come down to a shared core belief, love. We will see how this understanding can help us to transcend the conflicts and divisions that have often been associated with religion. Religions have often been a source of conflict and division throughout history. However, if we look at the core teachings of any religion, we can see that they all ultimately come down to the idea of love. Whether it is Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Hinduism, or any other major religion, the central message is always one of love, compassion, and kindness. For example, in Christianity, the central message of the Bible is that God is love, and that we should love our neighbors as ourselves. This message is exemplified in the life and teachings of Jesus Christ, who preached love, compassion, and forgiveness. Christians believe that by following Christ's example, we can create a world that is characterized by love and kindness. In Islam, the central message of the Quran is that Allah is merciful and compassionate, and that we should treat others with kindness and respect. Muslims are called to practice the principles of compassion, mercy, and justice in their daily lives. The 5 pillars of Islam, which include prayer, charity, and pilgrimage, are designed to help Muslims cultivate these virtues and become more loving and compassionate individuals. In Judaism, the central message of the Torah is that we should love our neighbors as ourselves. This message is exemplified in the teachings of the Jewish prophets, who called for justice, compassion, and love. Jews believe that by following the principles of the Torah, we can create a world that is characterized by kindness, respect, and dignity. The same message can be found in other religions as well. In Hinduism, the central message is one of love and devotion to God. Hindus believe that by cultivating a deep sense of love and devotion to God, we can transcend the limitations of the ego and experience the ultimate reality of the universe. In Buddhism, the central message is one of compassion and the alleviation of suffering. Buddhists believe that by cultivating compassion and understanding, we can overcome the negative tendencies of the mind and experience true peace and happiness. Despite the differences in the details of these teachings, there is a common thread that ties them all together: the idea that we should treat others with love and compassion. This understanding of love can help us to transcend the divisions and conflicts that have often been associated with religion. By recognizing the shared core belief that underlies all religions, we can start to see our common humanity. We can begin to recognize that we are all part of the same human family, and that we all share the same hopes, fears, and desires. This understanding of love can also help us to overcome the negative stereotypes and prejudices that have often been associated with religion. By recognizing the shared core belief that underlies all religions, we can see beyond the superficial differences that often divide us and focus on the things that unite us. Furthermore, this understanding of love can help us to live more fulfilling and meaningful lives. By recognizing the central importance of love in our lives, we can start to cultivate a greater sense of purpose and meaning. We can begin to see our lives as part of a larger story, and to recognize the importance of the connections that we have with others. For example, many religious traditions emphasize the importance of caring for the less fortunate members of society. In Christianity, this is exemplified by the idea of the Good Samaritan, who helps a man in need despite their differences. In Islam, this is exemplified by the principle of zakat, which calls on Muslims to give a portion of their wealth to the less fortunate. In Judaism, this is exemplified by the principle of tzedakah, which emphasizes the importance of charitable giving. These principles are not limited to religion, however. They are universal human values that can be found in many different cultures and traditions. By recognizing the importance of these values, we can begin to cultivate a greater sense of compassion and empathy for those around us. The shared core belief of love can also help us to confront the challenges that we face as a global community. Climate change, poverty, and inequality are all issues that affect us all, regardless of our religious or cultural backgrounds. By recognizing our shared humanity and working together in a spirit of cooperation and love, we can begin to tackle these challenges and create a better world for future generations. In conclusion, the shared core belief of love is a powerful force that can help us to transcend the conflicts and divisions that have often been associated with religion. By recognizing the common thread that ties all religions together, we can start to see our common humanity and work together to create a more just and compassionate world. Thank you for joining us for this exploration of the similarities between religions. We hope that you have found it insightful and inspiring, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.